Welcome back students. Today we are going to study about animal tissues. Before that, in the previous classes we has covered about the plant tissues, and in those we has covered about its meristematic types of tissue and further simple permanent tissues and complex permanent tissues. All of those was about the plant tissues. Now next is the animal tissue. All of you know what is a tissue. A group of cells, these forms the tissues. In our body we know we have a muscle cells, and these helps in contraction and relaxation of the body movements when we walk, when we talk, when we sit, when we stand. Okay, in all of the activities muscles are involving. Okay, these are contracting and these are relaxing to support our different activities. Then apart from this, and in all of the soft organs or visceral organ means all of the soft organs which are present in our body: stomach, heart, brain part, intestine. In all of those muscles are present. All right, and these muscles also helps in the locomotion, and which are present in the case of leg cells. Okay, legs. Then next is the blood part. We know in our body blood is a present, and what is the function of that blood? It helps in transportation of the oxygen, means the transportation of the gases to take oxygen inside, and to transport carbon dioxide outside. Transportation of water, transportation of nutrients which are absorbed by the food. Okay, all of these are flow through the blood. Okay, and again this blood is also an animal tissue. One point is covered muscle, second is the blood, and apart from this there are so many types of tissues. We will discuss one by one. These types are epithelial tissue, connective tissue, again blood, then muscle tissues, and then nervous tissue. Okay, so first one type is the epithelial tissue. Today we will cover only about this. Okay, then we will move forward on this next topic. Epithelial tissue. Make this term very clear into your mind. Epithelial means outer covering which is giving protection. Like we take when any new thing from the market. Okay, and if we will protect, it is covered by the polythene from the outside. What is the function of the polythene? It gives protection to the new product, or even that if at our home also if we are covering that thing with the polythene. So what is the function of the polythene? To protect that thing from the outer dust or any outer waste material. Okay, so same way in our body there is a just like very minutely very polythene shape structure. Outer covering is present, and that covering is known as a covering of the epithelial tissue, and its function is protective tissues. These gives protection to the body parts. In our body parts, all of the linings in our body parts, or to all of the linings means its body covering, epithelial tissues are present. For example, in case of skin, in our outer skin epithelial tissues are present. In case of lining of the mouth, lining of the blood vessel, lining means its outer side, on the outer side of the mouth, on the outer side of the blood vessel, on the outer side of the alveoli, lung alveoli. It is the structure which is present in the lungs, and its function is to increase absorption area for the exchange of the gases. Kidney. In all of these parts epithelial tissues are present, and in case of epithelial tissue intercellular spaces are present. These spaces are for what? These spaces are for excretion of the waste material or to exchange the waste material. Okay, and in case of different types of tissues, these have different types. In all of these different organs, these perform different types of functions. We will discuss these one all. So next are types of epithelial tissues. In case of all of the organs, four types of epithelial tissues are present. First one is in case of lung alveoli, only simple epithelial types of tissues are present. Students, first have a glance on the diagram. These are different types of epithelial tissue. First one is a squamous. It is a just cemented like single layer of the tissues. Okay, then this is not shown here, sorry for that. It is a type of a striated squamous epithelium. Next is a columnar ciliated type of epithelium. Columnar means here columns are present, and these gives protection, or these are just pillar like structure which gives protection to the all these different types of tissues. Then is the stratified squamous. Stratification means presence of layer. When the tissues are present in the form of different types of layer, these are known as the stratified squamous. Now all of these types are present in different types of organ, and what are those organs? So let's start one by one. First one, in case of lungs alveoli, we has discussed only simple type of squamous epithelial tissues are present. Apart from this, these are present in the mouth also, okay, which from where again it gives protection to the body parts. And in case of skin, in mouth parts and in lung alveoli, squamous simple epithelial tissues are present. And in case of skin, there is a stratified squamous epithelium. Stratified means when this simple squamous epithelium is present in the form of layers, okay, then it is known as the stratified squamous epithelium. Because skin is our most outer body part, and there is a outside heat also, outside cold also, outside so many insect germs are also. To protection from those, it is a stratified. It is a presence in the form of layers, or it is a thick. Then is the columnar ciliated. In all our body parts, there is a absorption taking place, okay, absorption and secretion. For example, absorption takes place in case of intestine, in a digestive system, okay, and then in the respiratory tract, secretion is taking place. Secretion means carbon dioxide is going outside, and oxygen is coming inside. In both of these parts, these columnar ciliated type of things are present, okay, and these are ciliated. Ciliated means these have a cilia, and by help of cilia, these muscles moves on the upside or backside, or forward or backward, okay. This is the function of the columnar epithelium. Then at the last, cuboidal epithelium. Cuboidal means cube shape, okay, and these mostly are present in the kidney and salivary glands. Again its function is to give protection and mechanical support. And so all of these were 4 types of epithelium and their location into their respective organ. And at the last, sometimes a portion of epithelium tissue fold inward and multicellular gland is formed. This is known as the glandular epithelium. When these tissues epithelial tissue fold inward side like this way, okay, like we roll the bed sheet. When these fold in this way and these form a gland, it's known as a glandular epithelium. So it was all about the types of the epithelial tissues.